Good morning everyone and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity. I hope everyone's going to have an awesome day today, and I'm up with Eiffel store and we're going to make this. So this is the bed set, because he's doing a lot of furniture sets at the moment. So I thought I'd do this one because it's perfect for a relax card or a get well card. And to go with that, I'm going to be using a sheet of my lovely new 300 GSM craft cardstock from Amazon, which arrived at the weekend, and it's really lovely. So I'm going to be using some of that. And then, not Snap Click Supply today, but American Crafts digital downloads. And it's the Maggie Holmes Chasing Dreams pack. So I thought I'd go a bit sort of natural with the craft and pink with the paper. So this is from the Chasing Dreams. I've already scaled it down to 5 inches by 5 inches. So that's going to be my wallpaper. This is going to be my carpet or rug. I haven't decided yet. And that is going to be the blanket on the bed or the throw. And I think I might put some white in it. I'm not sure yet. So those are my 3 colours. And they're going to do the base of the card and the bed. And then other little elements like the bed, because I want it to sort of look a bit wooden. I can do the basket, and I can do the little quilt ladder here, or the towel ladder, and just see what else I come up with. So I'll run off and die cut, and I'll be right back. Right, so I've been away and cut things up and decided to go with a mini slimline. So it's a 3 by 6 footprint, and I've used Surprise Creation mini slimline die, and then the layering piece which fits onto there to give a nice border, and that is my wallpaper. This is my carpet, and then I just trimmed a white piece to go there on top of there, so that that can be my baseboard. Right, so I'm going to glue those together. I've done the bed, just push those out of the way, in the same craft colour cardstock. And we've got a top for the bed, make sure I get things the right way around. And we've got the blanket, the bit that's folded down, so we've got that. I haven't actually put that on straight yet. And then we've got the little quilt ladder, we've got the laundry basket, we've got a piece here which I think is a window, but you know, it could be a magnetic board or whatever you want it to be. That is a lantern that comes down from the ceiling. Oops. Ooh, that was seriously blurred, wasn't it? I don't know how much of that was blurred, but hopefully this will sort it out. And then I cut 2 little white blankets or towels that will hang there on the ladder, and one on the side of the linen basket. And we've gone blurred again. Don't know whether that's because the sky is very grey. And then I found some of my creative path ephemera, and I thought, make your dreams happen, because it's a bed and it's pink. And I also found 3 little hearts which kind of tie in with the colours that I've got going on here. So I've got a gold, I've got a pink, and I've got a blue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run away, I'm going to stick my card base down exactly as you can see it there, and then we'll come back and put it together. Okay, so the base is done, and you can see I've got my carpet and I've got my wallpaper and I've got my little baseboard there, and I did pop it up on foam pads. You can see those behind there. So now we need to stick the bed down, and we need to get the bed, or shall I say the mattress, on straight. So I'm going to apply the glue around the mattress and then pop that onto the bed. I just think it's really great that you can get dies and play house with them. And as I said when I hauled these last week, if you're doing configuration boxes or something like that, it would be absolutely awesome. So I'm going to the line and finding the end point there, and I'm going to press down. I believe I have that correct. Making sure that all my lines are even, and I think because this is a focal point, it needs to go up on foam. Now, find the alignment by using a straight edge to the straight end of your bed, if you know what I mean, so that you feel that you've got it correct. Now, for me, that's going to come down because I want it on the edge of my card like that. Obviously not with a little leg hanging over, but I think you know what I mean. And then the next bit that we need to pop on is the little turn down blanket, which you've just got to align with that edge there. So let's have a look at that and make sure that it's correct. So it's looking like that. Now, as we move it along, you can see you can have it halfway down the bed if you wanted to, like the bed was completely folded down. And in the sets, there are little cushions, but I'm just going to go right up to the top with that and pop that onto there. So I'll just get my glue, and I'm not going to bother gluing down the bottom flap. Quite interesting, you know, if someone's fiddling with that it lifts up. And I do like the paper that I chose here because it's dotty, and the top blanket that folds down here is quite dotty. So I'm getting that right up into that corner and I'm lining it up there. So we've now got our little blanket folded down. And if you've got any little cat stickers or anything like that, you know, they'd look awesome. Little kitty cat sleeping on the bed. But I just thought finding that little sentiment, you know, this one, was quite fortuitous and in a nice shade of pink too. Right, so I'm going to flip that over and I'm going to apply some foam tabs because, as I said, you know, the bed really is the focal point. And so if you wanted this to be a get well card or a relax card, you know, if you put in a spa gift card or anything inside your card, it's a perfect little element for that. But I also think, you know, it kind of takes it off on a different angle. I'm just checking that needs to be trimmed off. If it's like make your dreams come true, because of course we spend most of our time, I hope, having pleasant dreams when we're in bed. But I'm just going under there and snipping that little piece off. And now my bed is going to be sort of like prominent from everything that will be in the foreground. Right, let's get these bits off. Really quick card. I think the hardest part is like deciding what you're going to use for your wall coverings. Now remember that you're not committed until you press down. See, so I've got my bed there. I'm going to go with that. Now I've got a little light that will come off the ceiling up here. So I'm going to pop that there because that's closest to the bed. Now there's elements that you can put in, but if there's elements that you don't want there, you do not have to put them there. Just remember that. When you get a die, you don't have to, you know, do everything it says on the picture. Just tiddle around and do your own thing. Right, I'm having my little light there because I want to see where I'm going in bed. Maybe read a book even. So there's my little lantern right there at the side of my bed. And of course there were other elements, although personally I would say not to scale, because I did do some cuts last week, and you can see the chair there. The chair would be way too big for that scene, but I think this is great and would look awesome on a pocket page. But with that chair comes a little cushion, so you know, you could have a little pillow thrown on your bed or anything done in a different colour. Now my ladder is going to have to stand on the floor, obviously, and not on the baseboard. And we've gone blurred again. Don't know what's going on with that. So I'm going to glue my ladder. And I don't have to glue it all over, so I'm just putting glue in the obvious bits where, you know, fingernails might catch. I'm going to have my little sort of quilt towel ladder here. Push that down. Hopefully my ladder is straight. It probably isn't, but you know. Me and ladders never really get on. Either can't get up them or I fall off them. So kind of give up with ladders. And if you remember my little last escapade in the garden where I ended up sitting on top of my rose arch, that's probably one of the worst things I've ever done in the garden, actually. And I quite like this. I don't think I want this flat. I think I want foam behind this. So I'm just going to pause for a second so I can chop some little bits up. Right, so I've done a little double thickness of foam there for my little linen basket, and the reason for that is because I kind of like want it by the bed, but to do that it has to be in front of the bed. So there's my little linen basket with a little towel hanging out of it, and I've got another little towel that I can hang on my ladder. So I think I'll probably put that there right at the top of the ladder. I mean, I have got my pickup tool on the table, but these pieces really, they're not that small. So I've got my little towel hanging on there, and then I've got a little window or a little magnetic board, note boards that you can have. If you've got a little picture or something like that, you could stick it there. So I'm going to say that's going to go there. I'm just going to pause while I hold that down. Right, so my little window is stuck, and then I've got my little make your dreams happen, and I put some foam on the back. I did actually move my linen basket over just a little bit so that I can get this sentiment in there, because I need to get it into that space. Now, I don't know if that's straight or not, and I don't think that it is, so I'm just wiggling things around. I'll just lift that towards myself so that I can see. And I think that needs to go down a little bit. Right, so I believe I have that on straight. Make your dreams happen. And then we can pop those little hearts on there. So, I mean, you could even, you know, pop a heart on there if you wanted to. But trying to think if having hearts would be overkill, or whether I should just have a little blue one. I think I'm going to put a blue one on my window. I have that going off there. Yeah, I like that. If I can have... No. Sometimes I know when to stop. Not all the time, but you know what I mean. Right. I'm just going to pick that up now. I just think that's really, really cute. So make your dreams happen, or, you know, get well soon. If you've got a little sticker of a kitty cat, you could put it on there. If you've got any other little things that you could shrink down and print off to make a load of little picture frames or something. But I just think that is so sweet. And that is a 3x6 mini slimline. So, you know, you can kind of see the size of the dies on there. But I am going to measure that bed. So the length of that bed is 3.5 inches. Right. I thank you so much for joining me today, and I am actually, it's funny, using Creative Path, because I'm up with a new design team haul from creative path tomorrow, which kind of arrived a bit late. And then Thursday is going to be Panelisa. So I thank you so much for watching. Have an absolutely awesome day. And as usual, all links below. Bye.